review that VAT 69. But she watches it. If we make fun of it, she'll see it before I give it to her.
I mean, we could. We just hold off on putting it out, and you get it to her as quick as possible.
She's got to come here to get it.
Oh, maybe we do it when she's in here.
No, we'll do the straight aheads. We'll save the. I looked at that bottle lane and I went, I don't know if I'm in the mood for experimentation. I was like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You know, after Kevin's gym cleaner.
Hey, the gym cleaner was awesome.
I mean, I was excited that it's the same whiskey as that guy was hunting the entire band of brothers.
Yeah, that's its only merit of excitement, though.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm like, oh, that's cool. At least we know what that is now. I still am like, I don't know if I want to try that. But I mean, I'll try it, just not. You know.
That's fair.
Huh?
Are we doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in.
All right.
About a
Well,
minute.
welcome. This is the Daily Torch, and tonight we are smoking the Krakatoa by Steve Saka. Was it Muestra de Saka? Am I saying
Muestra
that
de
right?
Saka.
Yeah, Muestra de Saka. Krakatoa. This is the 2023 release.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't done his new one yet. That comes out PCA.
PCA?
I think that comes after PCA, doesn't it? Maybe it comes out of PCA.
I feel like he announces it at PCA, and then they do their launch in August.
Okay.
Oh, I have a story about PCA.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what do you got? Tell us.
So I went and saw James on Wednesday.
Yeah.
He says hello. But we were talking to one of his buddies who's trying to open up a cigar shop, and he was talking about going to the PCA.
Oh, the one in Oakland, right?
Yes.
That property looks nice.
But he was talking about, so are you familiar with Chocolate City?
No.
Chocolate City is the new Vegas cigar shop. And
Okay.
it's sponsored by El Septimo. El Septimo is this new cigar coming across the waves now, and it's a billionaire who started the company or something like that. He announced that he's trying to open 30 cigar shops a year.
A year.
A year.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's serious about cigars and stuff.
that's good.
So not this recent PCA, the PCA before. He sold 3 lighters that he had made for $2 million a piece.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah,
People bought these?
these are lighters. I saw it. I saw what it was. It's a 4-burner lighter with a fold top, and he sold 3 of them for $2 million a piece.
That's still going to fail
Yes.
after 40 or 50,000 lights.
Yeah. This last year at PCA, he showed back up because again, he's flashy. This is all about promotion.
Yes.
He sold 3 ashtrays for $5 million a piece.
What were they made out
diamond?
of?
I don't. They must have been made out of
Gold?
unobtainium or
Plutonium, yeah.
or plutonium, maybe.
Not
I
plutonium,
don't know.
but Platinum.
I don't know what they were made out of, but apparently he sold 3 of them for $5 million a piece
How the hell does that work?
because he's a billionaire. He doesn't care.
Oh, and his billionaire friends don't care.
And I guess they're one of a kind,
They,
essentially.
they are. There's one of 3 of them in the world that exists right now. There's probably actually 4 because I bet he has one
Yeah.
at his house.
Yeah.
But the guy, he showed me the picture of his humidor, personal humidor. It looks like a fucking warehouse. Like, there's just racks of sticks on 4 walls of this humidor, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
Just walks in, grabs one.
Yes.
How do you even choose?
At that point,
You
I
don't,
have,
you just
I have
walk
no
and
idea.
grab.
I have hard enough time picking in here.
Right.
I have no idea what I would do with a room that's like the size of a warehouse full of cigars, unless they're all the same, and then that's just what I smoke.
Yeah, I mean, how do you, like I said, how do you even
No,
choose?
this guy, this place that he smokes at was ridiculous. It's in LA somewhere. I mean, he's got really fancy wines, like a 5-pack of wine I saw in the display. It came in a briefcase that you get when you buy the wine, like a red velvet briefcase.
Whoa.
It was ridiculous. So El Septimo, if you ever see one of his cigars, give him a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I have to try it out.
yes.
I'm curious on how much they're going to cost.
Apparently they're spendy.
I need someone at PCA to grab me one of Saka's cutters.
When is PCA?
March. This month.
It's the 22nd.
See, this is the thing. He used to launch this or the announcement of PCA when it was in July. Is he going to do it in March now?
I don't think so. I think we'll still have to wait for June or July.
It's just so early for all the announcements this year.
It's really weird.
Can we only get his cutter there, or
Yeah, he doesn't sell them.
no?
And they're giving some away at PCA, and I want one.
Do we know anybody going there?
I don't know. Not that it's going to help us out.
What about the vendors?
No, because we know Cindy, and she won't even give us one.
No.
Is that a weekend thing?
Yeah,
I don't. It's got to be.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's Wednesday technically too, but Wednesday is like a press day.
I
So
could maybe
press
get the owner of Cigar Club in Carson. To
Where's
get one.
PCA go? Where is that at?
It's in Vegas this year.
Oh.
Next year, I think it's in New Orleans.
Yes, next year we were talking about that. Next year's in New Orleans.
It's been in Vegas a bunch, and I think Vegas just got too expensive.
Oh, dude, well, it was in what, June? Prime convention time in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely too expensive for them.
Well, it was July.
I thought it was June.
No, it's July because it's
Oh,
always
it's
Celebrity
with
Golf.
Celebrity Golf. That's right.
So, are we planning a trip then to New Orleans?
I've never been to New Orleans.
I haven't either.
Oh, it's fun. It's
Of course you went.
Will can't go.
All right. How is this cigar?
I'm enjoying it so far. The relight was nice, but mine started to develop cracks.
It lives up to its name, Krakatoa.
Mine is
That's right.
not cracking.
Really?
Yes. I got lucky.
Yeah, you did. I got they're like small cracks. They're
So
not
I will
big.
say, even though my first one cracked, it was smokable all the way down to the nub. At no point did it affect the draw. It didn't affect the burn.
Oh, okay.
But
So
they were there.
Yeah, because I like the draw on this.
yeah, I
I gave it
good
high
draw,
points for the draw.
even though it's cracked. It's really just the outside layer that's kind of come up. So
Yeah,
it's not.
it's like so. Would it be paper thin then? Is it not paper thin? How would we say that?
No, we got them on Thursday, and they traveled through a blizzard. So
Oh yeah. That
They
could
were
affect
cold
them.
for a
yeah,
while.
they
Is that with all of them?
yeah, just give them a week, they'll be fine.
Okay, so we got to give them some time.
Well, if they suffered too big of a temperature change while still humidified,
there's no chance.
there's no recovery.
No, but I mean, at least it's holding up still. I mean, smoke-wise, it still has a bunch of flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, my draw is fantastic, even with my cracks too. So
Like we said, there's woody notes in there. It started changing already.
Definitely some cedar.
I've noticed a brighter wood like cedar. Still sort of that tea kind
Yeah.
of flavor.
Black tea on this one,
Yes,
not green tea.
not green, definitely black, and I do get a little bit of pepper now.
Yeah, it's like a slight. It's not the kind that kind of like stings your tongue though. It's
It's that
It's that black pepper.
rich but kind of subdued pepper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pepper and it's good.
Are you smoking this? Or are you smoking the other one?
I'm smoking the
Oh, okay.
Krakatoa. I am smoking
he
the
said he'd finish
Krakatoa.
it. He kind of has to. It's a review.
There's also a bit of like, I
Are
don't
you-
know.
are you
it's a
guys-
spice? It's like a saffron almost.
Are you guys picking up any floral?
I think that's the
our
tea.
tea.
Yeah, that's the tea notes for sure.
Okay.
Unless you get like rose or something. Are you getting flowery floral or are you getting herbal floral?
Flowery.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I've noticed that on my last 3 or 4 cigar reviews
Yes.
that I'm getting the rose, and I don't know why. It's always coming through for me.
Is your rose flavor sponsored by the go-go juice you're drinking?
Tea's all I don't know.
Maybe.
He went, jinkies.
You might be onto something there, Casey.
Well, we solved that mystery, folks. Let's get back in the van and head on to the next one.
You can taste the age on this.
It is definitely
I mean, you can taste how it smooths it out, sort of coats the tongue a little bit better.
it is
Yeah.
sat in a warehouse barn for a while.
Yeah, it is smooth. It's
Yeah.
got a smoothness to it, for sure.
How long was it supposed to be aged for? Did he say?
They don't. I don't know they ever really says.
Yeah, they don't say the age on them. They just kind of
Yeah.
They just take a bunch of their tobacco and blend it together, and then they're like, "This is it."
Boom, this is what you guys want.
And the
But-
tobacco could have been sitting there for years.
Well, because it's a once-a-year release, I'm assuming he's using better aged tobacco. And it tastes like it.
Right.
It doesn't have that young, bright,
No.
like sharp flavor profile.
He
No.
must be buying more aged tobacco, is what we're anticipating here.
Or rolling it and letting it sit.
Well, he's been around for a while now.
What's a while? 5 years? 10 years?
7 years? When did
Well,
Swisher buy?
by himself, yeah.
Yeah,
But he's probably buying these from some lot he's known dudes for since they've started. So
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but even if he had his own warehouse, he could be on 7 years now.
from when he started,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, 7 or 8. So if this is the first batch and they're just aging the first batch that came off those lots, then it's 8 years plus.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's why I say he's. Oh, so what you're saying is he's bought the tobacco about 8 years ago and he's just left it in his warehouse.
It's possible.
Or
Yeah.
his his drying shed.
It's one of those things they don't tell you.
Yeah.
There's
It's a secret.
There's a note in the finish I can't quite put my finger on.
What kind of note?
I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's floral. It's that floral note.
It's not the rose note. He's not drinking a Monster, okay? He doesn't.
Can you?
Honestly, when I first lit it up, there were some like over fermented wine notes in there. Like drinking a Chardonnay or a Sauv Blanc inside the barrel room where you can smell the fermentation.
We wouldn't know that.
That has got to be the most posh description of a flavor. You know, when you're in the oak room and you can smell the fermentation. No, we don't fucking know what that is. What the?
I'm just going to stop talking.
Yes. Me and Reggie, we get together once a month and we just go and test barrels because we can.
I mean, I would
what
like
is
to
it?
do that with
I mean, that
whiskey.
used to be my world.
When was the last time you were at Napa?
Couple months ago,
Yeah.
Yeah.
October.
October.
Oh, tell me. Okay.
Hey, so go ahead.
I didn't have anything to say.
Okay, I thought I was interrupting. Did you stop in at the new Great Basin?
No, not yet.
I haven't either. I was planning on it, and then kids didn't have school for a week.
Where's it located?
Down there by my house.
It's in Minden.
Oh, Minden. Okay.
It
Is
looks like it has a lot of business already.
Is it the same as the one in Reno, right? Restaurant, pub,
And
style?
in Carson.
Style, yeah.
Wait, where's the one in Carson?
It's right in the middle of town.
Really?
It's the same building as the cigar club.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I always just see the bank place there. Which I
I
wanna
never
go
go
in.
through the
I
front.
want
I'm always
to go.
going
I
through
want
the
to go
back.
into that place. I want to see what it's like.
What, the bank?
The bank, yeah, it's like a cigar bar or something.
No.
It's the finish. No, it's like a bitter root beer.
Oh, okay.
Like let it sit on your tongue for a little bit.
Bitter,
It's like a bitter root beer. I don't even know what that flavor is.
molasses.
sarsaparilla.
So back up a second here. The bank is a cigar bar.
I guess I don't know. It's like a bar you can smoke cigars in.
Oh, okay.
So is it right next to the Carson one?
It's on the corner.
It's on the corner across from Fierkin and Fox.
Yeah, that place.
Firkin and Fox. What's
Yeah,
a
it's-
Firkin and Fox?
I don't know what a
No,
Fierkin
it's
is.
just it's the fox there.
It used to be Frickin' Fox.
No, there is an animal.
No, it was
I think that's called a
Firkin and
Fierkin.
Fox.
Firkin and Fox?
It's Firkin and Fox.
Why do you say? Why
I
do you
could have
say
sworn
it
it
like
was
that?
Frickin' Fox.
No, it was Firkin and Fox. Now it's just the Fox.
I thought it was like Frickin' Fox. Like, you frickin' Fox.
I had a guy come in and try and sell me their beer at a place I was at one time.
Oh, that's adorable.
The
He's like,
beer's
should
not
carry-"
bad.
It is too.
Well, some of it.
It's not good.
I like the, what was it? It was a Scottish ale.
Don't look at me. I don't drink shitty beer. So
I don't
Listen,
think.
I'm talking to a beer snob. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Do you even smoke? Do you even smoke beer anymore?
Casey, do you
sometimes.
smoke beer
Casey,
anymore?
Casey, do you smoke beer?
I have stopped smoking beer. Someone told me it was a bad idea.
All right, last note. I think there's a little bit of cherry.
Okay.
That might be all your floral notes you're getting is like the tea that we were getting plus the cherry.
Yeah, I was thinking it's
I guess
got
I could
kind of a
taste the
fruit.
cherry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a fruit and tea.
Yeah,
and fruit.
because I mean,
That makes sense.
cherries have a blossom on them most of the time. So I mean, they make teas out of that and all kinds of different things.
Kevin, I would love to agree with you.
You don't have
but,
to.
But here's the thing.
You don't drink
over
tea.
over the past 4 cigars, I've always caught a floral note, and I think it's because a monster,
Mentally, yeah, that's what you're looking for now.
the cigar monster.
Are you guys? Okay. Are you guys ready for some scores?
I got my scores.
All right.
You got yours?
I'll go first.
All right.
86.
86.
Another high score for me. 17 on the draw. The draw is so close to perfect, it's silly. Flavor 34. Not quite my flavor profile, but rich, smooth, complex. Like it's right there.
Okay.
Bird is an 8. Could be a 9. Could get that extra point. I'm going to call it an 8. But I haven't had to adjust it, I don't think. Impression, overall, I love the presentation of these cigars. They always deliver. Like, you look at the box and you know it's going to be good. 27.
Nice.
Not bad. Not bad. And you're
That
right.
is-
They are.
I mean,
all
I haven't
good.
had a bad Muestra de Saka release yet.
No.
For mine, I got 17 for the draw
Okay.
because it's pulling smoke really good, not really tight, mind
Okay.
you. My cracks might be helping that too, but it was pretty smooth to begin with.
Well, the cracks it'd be more airy.
Yeah.
So
Flavor, I gave it a 33. I
Okay.
like the flavor. I feel like the cigar I had before it kind of over peppered, and the pepper on this is not even noticeable for me.
there's not a lot of pepper in it.
Yeah.
You definitely want to smoke this when you're, like, if you've smoked some cigars, you need to smoke this when you're ready to, like, taper it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, this is the falling action, the conclusion of the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
That actually makes. I want to give it higher points because of that now. Burn was an 8. I have had no problems with it. Impression 23 for a total of 81.
81.
Casey,
Oh, are you the French judge today?
we'll see.
All right.
What's your total?
I gave it an 85.
Will's doing the math in his head right now.
So I did 18 for the draw. My draw is just fantastic. 35 for the flavor. I like the notes. I like the flavor. I like that it changes.
Yeah.
Burn. I give it a 7. Just because I had a little bit of like I have to hold it a certain way to keep it kind of together. So that's not really its fault, but
I
still.
think that's on you.
Yeah. And then impression 25. So. How about you over there in Paris?
What's your
So-
total?
No, can't give you that.
I kind of need the total first.
Nope. Can't
I'm hoping for the total so I can get the math done.
He wants the build up to the total.
Nope, can't give you
The
that.
math would be so much faster.
So you can throw my score out, actually.
I'm not going to throw your score out.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that here. We
So,
don't- we
by
don't
the
run
way,
numbers.
something that occurred to me, and maybe we're covering it in the burn and the draw, but what about construction?
I think that's burn and draw.
Yeah.
That's burn and draw.
That's burn and draw? Okay.
You balance him out.
So on my draw,
Okay.
I give it a 20.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Whoa.
perfect mark on that.
Not a problem with the draw whatsoever.
Wow.
And it gives me smoke
All right.
as well. On the burn, freaking impressive. Every inch has been just squared burn.
You giving it a 10?
So I give it a 10.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
2 perfect scores right
Look
there.
out now.
So flavor, we'll skip.
We'll come back to that. Don't you worry.
Don't you go change it.
But my impression about this, even though I smoked the Papacan before it, had I not smoked the Papacan, 30.
3 perfect
Three
scores.
perfect
Three
scores.
Okay.
What about flavor?
Flavor, I also gave it a perfect score.
Oh, my God. Is that our first 100?
That is our first 100 right there.
Wow.
We're not throwing that out.
There is nothing wrong with this cigar.
Oh, so you're the USA judge today. You're not the.
And you know what else? Cost. What's the cost on this? I bet you it's reasonable.
No.
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 It's not unreasonable.
For
you know
what it is. For what it is.
For what
Is
it is, I would say it falls into the range of about
It's in Padron 26
it's
territory.
20, 25 to 32. Just depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is special. This is a special cigar.
Yeah, the only
For
thing
me,
that hurts
for
it,
me, it's a real special cigar.
the only thing that hurts it is it comes in a 7-count box. That's really what does it.
Yeah.
But I don't think,
Most of his cigars are that way, though.
like, I don't look at this cigar if I see it for 28, 29 bucks and go, no, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'd be like, oh, that's a deal. I'm trying that.
Like, if I saw this next to Padrones, it'd be in my head. I'm like, ooh. In fact, but I see Padrones more often, so I'd probably grab one of these.
This is true. Yeah, if you see it, definitely pick it up.
So
Definitely.
for me, if it was next to a Padron, and if it was next to a Liga 9, or if it was next to
I feel like you're gonna pick it.
If it was next to a popcorn,
You got 100% here.
here's the thing, I would not only pick up those other cigars that I just mentioned, and this cigar.
This is like, all right, so here's the thing versus the Papa Con, right? Like this cigar, you could smoke on a patio with like an Italian espresso or like a good French roast. The Papa Con is like, I don't have time for coffee. I need my coffee in my cigar. Yeah.
that's true. There is a lot of no foolishness with the popcorn. It's just like straight to the point.
So thinking about, drinking it with coffee or an espresso, what whiskey would you pair this with?
Oh, this with the flavor in this, I would smoke it with a single malt, with an American single malt.
An American single malt.
Yeah.
What about a rye?
As I would smoke it with something tending towards a boo rye profile.
Okay.
Like something that was like a 55-45 rye. I
Ooh.
don't know that I would want it with a 95-5. Like none of the MGP juice.
Do you think it would hold up against a weeder?
It would hold up. The weeder wouldn't.
Okay. That's what
I
my bad.
haven't had a
Yeah.
weeder yet that drinks well with a cigar.
I figured I'd
Yeah,
Oh,
ask.
really?
We've yet to find that.
Yeah.
Okay. Kevin, you like ryes? Am I catching that?
Yeah, I actually enjoy the ryes that I've been having lately.
I like rye a lot. the stuff that's really rye spice heavy.
Is not for this cigar. Or is not for any no, there are cigars that rye.
I would actually drink I would drink a lighter, or I would smoke a lighter cigar with a heavier rye
Got it.
Yeah.
because they're in less competition.
I mean, this cigar is doing pretty good with this rye.
Yeah, well, I think Knob Creek is a more boo rye profile. I'd have to look into it. The 95.5 is usually MGP, and that's a Jim Beam product.
Okay.
But think about your collection of stuff, whether it's wine and steak or cigar and whiskey, and everything needs to add up to 100. So if you have a cigar that's an 80, like the Papa Con, as far as like richness and flavor, I want a lighter whiskey with that. I want a 20 to balance it out. I don't want two 80s together. It's just too much going on.
Okay.
The idea is to find some sort of balance in the aggregate.
Right.
All right.
All right, guys. I just got the burn to go uneven.
Oh no.
Too late. You already put your scores in.
I know.
No refunds.
But I thought I would add that into this review.
Listen, there's not a
because,
We got to see if
I mean,
it levels
I'm
off again,
I'm
too.
more than halfway down.
Yeah.
there's not a person that I know, if they text me and they're like, "Hey, I'm staring at any Muestra de Saka, but this one right now, the Krakatoa, $28. Should I try it?" 100%.
Yeah.
Like buy it and don't ask questions.
Yep. So our average total was 85.5.
Nice.
And that's about right.
I think it deserves that for sure.
Yeah, I think that's about the bottom of what it deserves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that's the bottom of what it deserves, my 100 lifted it out of something lower?
No, if we based it off of our 3 scores, it probably would have bumped it from around an 83, 84.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
'Cause
But
we
I mean,
were-
listen, you're going to see this scoring mid-90s all over the place.
Yeah.
Our scores tend to run a little bit lower because we're not trying to justify a bunch of advertising dollars. Now, Saka doesn't do that. This is why you don't see him in Cigar Aficionado. Like, you won't see his cigars rated in CA.
Oh.
They have a deal. They don't rate his cigars. He doesn't buy advertising.
Yep. Word of mouth.
Isn't that funny?
Well, he doesn't have any use to expand beyond his production.
No, but
he's
I mean-
only got 440 accounts or something.
But I like it. So if you don't, I mean, no advertising money, that's just fine. Don't review my cigars. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do.
Yeah,
Well, he is probably the most arrogant person in cigars. Now, it might just be his delivery. It might be that he doesn't care what other people think. Like, he's going to tell you what he thinks right now. And he's going to answer whatever question you have.
Or is it kind of a combination of both?
It's both. I mean, he knows he's good at what he does. Right? Like,
I mean-
Dunbarton just proved that. And I
Yeah.
think part of the exercise that was Dunbarton was him leaving Drew Estates having accomplished so much that was attributed to someone else largely, to everyone outside the industry. No one knew who Steve Saka was outside the business.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Even though he was with Drew Estates forever. And this is him going, I can do it again and be just as good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And right now, I
get
would
that.
say better.
Yeah.
I think he's doing better with Dunbarton than Swisher's doing with Drew Estates.
Absolutely.
Oh, hands down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Dunbarton is doing better than Drew Estates when he was there with Drew.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're one of the best cigar companies out there right now. One of the best new cigar companies in the market, and have been for 5 years.
Definitely.
It makes sense that it is. I mean, this gives, okay, Aganorsa to Dunbarton. Close?
They're close.
I mean, like, one is a 98 and the other one's a 96.
So I'm going to be honest. I like Aganorsa's lower tier better than Dunbarton's lower tier.
Okay.
I like Dunbarton's
Upper
one-offs much better than I like Aganorsa's top tier.
Fair.
That's fair, yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
with you on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because you don't like the Umbagog.
I don't dislike the Umbagog. I think Steve uses tobacco that needs age
In the Umbagog.
in all of his cigars.
Oh, okay.
I think he's getting such rich tobacco, and his process for aging creates a bunch of oils. I just think they're better with age.
That's
get
fair.
that.
That's fair.
Anyway,
So, is this it?
I think that's it.
That's it.
85.5, go smoke it.
Smoke it if you find it.
Who's taking us out? Casey?
I'll take us out, sure.
Wait, like, comment, subscribe.
Some news. This has been the Daily Torch. If you find the Krakatoa or any of the Muestra de Sakas, give them a try. And thanks for watching.